On the subject of guys that could be in DC and be a new face in a lineup as well, college hockey getting into the postseason. And Ryan Leonard is, well, done a lot of Ryan Leonard things, and all of the stats and all of the accolades, Steve, that he has built up. As we get a
Yeah.
look at possibly a preview of coming attractions here, if he is on the third line by the end of the season, and it's been mum from hockey operations. You don't want to put any pressure on him or Boston College. It'd be a distraction.
Yeah.
But the second that the Eagles aren't playing anymore, whenever that is, if it's a national championship or sometime before, I'm hoping, thinking maybe the next day, Ryan Leonard going to be on his way to Washington.
Yeah, I got to think that's going to be the case. And you're right. I mean, hockey ops, Chris Patrick, Spencer Carberry, they all have to be very careful about what they say. I mean, I think the expectation internally is that he's going to be a Capital when his season in college ends. But, out of respect, you got a player who's playing for another team right now, playing for a championship at his current level. You don't want that to be a distraction to the player, to his teammates. It can only make the Capitals look, small if they're always, touting this guy who's going to be coming in, and you also don't want to put pressure on him, right? If you're always talking about him, he's going to feel, maybe some undue pressure when he arrives, and we still really don't know what he's going to be able to do at the NHL level until he does it. So I think the Capitals are playing this the right way. That said, I mean, he leads the NCAA in goals. I mean, he's got 29 goals in 34 games. That's ridiculous.
Probably your Hobie Baker winner.
Probably your Hobie Baker winner. He's the Hockey East scoring champ. Hockey East is a very tough division. Their postseason starts this weekend against Northeastern. So I think we can now start. Caps fans who are really diehards can now start tracking how they're doing. And you can start looking at, okay, well, they're either doing well or they're not doing great. You can start kind of handicapping when Mr. Leonard may be showing up for the Capitals. But I mean, just again, it's almost going to be kind of an embarrassment of riches when he does show up. I mean, I personally think he's going to have the type of impact that like a Matthew Nyes had with Toronto a few years ago when he showed up fresh off of an NCAA run. Remember, it's not like these guys play 80. He'll be on game 85. Colleges only play like 30 some odd games, right? So, he did play World Juniors, so he's got a little mileage, but he's going to have a lot of energy. He's going to be dialed in and ready to go. And, there's no obvious spot for him. Especially with Bouvier now in the fold, but he's going to put some pressure. I mean, they're going to find a spot for him. He's going to put pressure on the guys around him to either raise their game or, guess what? The Young Bucks can be taking your spot. So, again, internal competition, it's always a good thing to have at this level.